What's going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. This is 7 Days to Die. This is just going to be a quick short video. Probably going to go through the intro tutorial part, and then we'll go from there. I just want to see how many people actually like this game, how many people would actually like to see a series of it. I do have everything on the lowest settings right now, so bear with me because I have not played this in a while. If you guys want me to bump up the challenge, I will definitely do that, which I'm sure I will over time. I just want to make sure that I remember how to even play the game. So this is what you start off with in the game. These are all the items that it gives you from the beginning, which this claim block I never use, especially in a single player game. It says, "Dear friend, the wasteland can be an unforgiving place and you look like you could use some help. Enclosed is a short guide to help you survive. If you complete it, we might take in a new citizen. The White River Settlement, it's real and it's safe. Good luck, Noah." I've never actually seen that message before. I didn't know that there was settlements in this game now. Basic survival is your active quest. The quest status is displayed on the objective tracker in the top right of the screen. For more information on quests, access your inventory and navigate to the quest menu. So I am on the basic map. I believe it's called like Novice Gain or something like, something like that. So we have water, we have food. How do I move over? We have food, we have a bandage, we have a torch, and we have a claim block, which this claim block, when you put it down, it just, everything that's in that block, that is basically your house, and other players and stuff can't destroy it as long as your claim block is there. But I normally don't use that, so let me figure out how to get rid of it. There we go. No, that just placed it down. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god, and that's okay. We're just going to leave it there. I don't care. Alright, so we can come up to this, hold triangle to search stuff. We can get a little bit of scrap. It's X to take all or square to take half. We're going to take all. I could have swore there was a faster way to do that. I think it's just L3 up here on the top left. I can't go. Search this. Nothing even in there. Search this dead corpse here. L3, yep, L3 takes everything. Okay, so obviously this is a zombie survival game for those of you that don't know. This is a console edition. Obviously it is 1.18, I believe, version 1.18. I believe that the PC version has come much further than this. So how do I run, and why am I walking so slow? There we go. Okay, so we need to gather plant fibers. So you just come around to the plants and you're going to hit triangle on them. No, you're just going to punch them. Okay, we're just going to punch these plants. It's getting us plant fibers that you can see up on the top right. We are currently at 10 of 20. The area that we started in, this is a desert. You can actually get dehydrated pretty quick here. But luckily there's actually a river right in front of us, which you may not want to drink that dirty water. I think that that's a thing in this game. I don't remember, honestly. We're going to make our way over to that vehicle that's crashed out here. Alright, so we have enough plant fibers. Now we need to craft a bedroll, and we need to place the bedroll. There is a house behind us. We're just going to occupy that one for now. You can build your own house in this game from scratch. It just takes a lot of wood and everything else. Oh wow, we already got a awesome blueprint. That is a sniper rifle blueprint. So when you pick up blueprints, if you come in your inventory, if I remember how to get to my inventory, you come in your inventory, you can actually click on it. Nope, don't click on it. That's not the right inventory. There we go. So you come in your inventory, you click on it. No, you don't click on it. Why is it? What's going on here? Inspect. There we go. Okay, so you have to hit triangle to inspect it, and then up here you'll see read, scrap, or drop. So if you hit left, that will learn the schematic. Scrap it means that you will actually trash it and you'll get something out of it, probably more plant fiber or something stupid. Drop it means you'll drop it on the ground. Sometimes in this game when you drop stuff on the console edition, it will disappear. So if you're trying to drop this for a friend, be very careful with that. I would do it on a flat surface like in a building or something. But we're going to go ahead and read this. So we're going to hit left on the D-pad. There we go. We learned it. You can also put it down in your box down there at the bottom, your hot bars, and you can learn it from there as well. Alright, let's run up to this house up here and keep crouching. Zombies are out all the time. They're supposed to run at night. I do have that turned off. Zombies never run on mine because I'm a chicken and I'm scared of zombies. Plus, I'm trying to remember the game. That's my excuse, so I'm sticking with it. Alright, so as you can see, this house is all crap, but you can definitely repair this. You can definitely fix it up and make it a good place to live. But first, we are going to search it and see what this house has to offer. You can sometimes find stuff in here, which there's nothing here at the moment. Over in these cabinets is where you want to start. So we'll come over to a cabinet. We're going to hit triangle to search it. Nothing in that one. Search this one. Got some water in there. Search the sink. Come on. Nothing in there. None of those cabinets. You can search the oven and you can search the refrigerator as well. We do have a cooking pot in there. That's pretty awesome. That is something that's hard to find. / make. Got some cobwebs. I don't remember seeing cobwebs in this game. Zombies can hear you in buildings, just so if they were passing by this house, I would want to crouch and not be seen through a window. The AI it's smart, but it's clumsy at the same time, if that makes sense. You guys will see what I mean as we're playing along. You can open doors and stuff, obviously. Why do they have their bathroom upstairs? You can search the toilets. You can actually find poop and stuff in here, or dirty water. That water you can still drink. You just have to boil it, which is why the pot comes in handy. Man, these people were all kinds of prepared, just not prepared enough. Open. Oh, okay, it's locked. Alright, so looks like this is going to be our new house. Okay, so to craft, we already have beds in here, but we're going to go ahead and do what this thing is asking us. So we're going to hit our touchpad. Not the touchpad, we're going to hit left on D-pad. Nope, up, down, left, right. Nope, none of those. Is it triangle, square? There we go, square. That will bring you straight to this one here. So this is your bedroll. That's what we need to craft up on the top right of the screen. We're going to hit X on that. It's going to say craft or favorite. If you're making a lot of bedrolls, you want to favorite it. It'll put it in the favorites menu for you, and it'll be a lot easier. It'll always be at the top of the menu. We just need to craft one, so we're going to hit up on the D-pad. It's crafting. Down here, you can move around and stuff while it's crafting. I do believe it slows you down when you're crafting. Maybe not. Okay, so we're going to hit square, go back in there. We're going to wait for it to be finished, and it'll automatically pop over here into your inventory. There it is. We're going to take it, we're going to place it down in our hotbar down here, and then we're going to go over to it by hitting L1, and we're going to hit R2 wherever we want it placed at, which it's not going up there up against the wall where I want it. We'll just do it right here, I guess. Hit R2 to place it. Nope, R2 rotates it. That's not what I want. Stop rotating all weird. There you go. L2. There we go. L2 is to place it. Alright, so now we have a new entry in our journal. It's going to give us our next mission. Just give it a second. Come on. There it is. So we need more plant fibers. We already have 2. We have to gather wood. We have to gather small stone. And we have to craft an axe. So we're going to head back downstairs. We're going to go outside. We're going to look for wood and stone. Wood you can just get like any other survival game. You just punch a tree. As you can see, every time we punch it, down on the bottom right, we're getting 1 wood per punch, and it's also decreasing its health there in the center. It shows a down arrow with 285 of 300. That's just once it hits 300, this tree will fall over and disappear. We don't need this much wood, though. We already have enough. As you can see down in the bottom left, it's also draining your stamina. So be very careful with that. Running will also drain your stamina as well. Wrong button again. We're going to hit square. Actually, we don't even need to be in there yet. We need to find small stones. So you can't punch big rocks. I don't think that you can actually get rocks from punching them. We're going to try it though. Yeah, that's just going to hurt our hand. I don't know if it actually takes away your health. It doesn't look like it is. Oh, we are actually getting stone. It just takes a lot. Okay, well that was one, but screw that. We're gonna find little stones like this on the ground. You just come up to them, hit triangle, and you can pick them up. Normally, they are along pathways. Like you can see how there's kind of a path that goes right through here. I wouldn't say the road. Sometimes I think you can find them on the road, but it's more normally on pathways or even down by water. So we're going to keep following this little path here. It looks like it kind of dead ends though. Yeah, that's okay. The desert isn't known for having really good paths out here. You can search these garbage piles. Sometimes you'll find stuff in them, sometimes you won't. I would not suggest touching any of the cactus. You can actually give yourself a bleed effect on you, and the bleed effects are stupid long. They actually take a lot of blood off of you, and it's hard to get health back in this game. Not necessarily hard, but it takes longer than other survival games because you actually have to eat, not just bandage and stuff like that. So and if you're doing bad, you can actually permanently lose stats, but you can also permanently gain them back. I know I say permanently, but you're like, how are they permanent if you're losing them and gaining them? When you die, you'll actually lose stats that will be permanent, but there are ways to get those stats back. It just takes a lot of time to do so. Same thing with, what are those, chickens? A chicken and a rabbit. And I think I just saw a rabbit walking across the water. The water looks like crap in this game. And as you can see, the further out that you look, it looks like crap. But it's not a bad game. It's really not. Like I said, the PC version has come a lot longer. Has come along a lot longer. Like it's more developed and stuff. Where this game isn't going to be so much as up to date as the PC one. The PC one has all kinds of mods and everything else that you can do, where this one is just kind of is what it is. It's sometimes it feels like the devs just kind of gave up on it for the console. They do still update it, but it's like very far and few in between. It's not really something that you should be looking forward to. I'm really surprised we haven't seen any zombies. I did turn it on low just so I could do this tutorial with ease, but I didn't think that there just wouldn't be any zombies. Like normally you would have at least come across one by now. And not that he would have killed you or anything, but I mean, you would at least have seen one, which we haven't seen any at all, so it's kind of interesting. These zombies do get more active at night. And you can actually see hordes move at night as well, so be very careful with that. I did just pick up a rotten sandwich. I will explain that in a second. Alright, so if we go in our inventory, this is called a Sham Sandwich. I think it's supposed to be an old ham sandwich, but it's a Sham Sandwich. You can eat it, but it's not necessarily good for you. So if you hit inspect on it, it tells you right there that it does give you food, but you can also get food poisoning, 60% of it. So it will actually bring down your health. So if you're dying of starvation because you do have stats that you need to actually eat and stuff like that, if you're dying of starvation, you may want to eat one of those just to stop dying of starvation, but you are going to lose a little bit of health. So the sooner you eat it, the better. If you look at your stats up here, you have your wellness, your food, your water. And what I did is I hit R1. So when you hit square, you'll start on your crafting one, which is here. And then you hit R1, it'll take you over to the character one. Then here is your map. This is one of those maps that we'll discover as you move along. This map is always the same. You can do a generated map. And then this is basically your skill tree. You have to have points. It looks overwhelming, but it's really not. Once you start getting points, I believe, I don't remember where it tells you at, but it'll tell you that you have points. But all of this stuff you can also level up just by doing stuff. So like say these bladed weapons, every time I use a bladed weapon, it'll start increasing this very slowly or whatever. And you will eventually get a level out of it. Same thing with armor smithing and everything else. Some of these you have to unlock first though. So like the secret stash one, you have to unlock that. Decapitator, you have to unlock that. And all of these have, like, this skill tree is ridiculous. There's firearms, there's weapons, tools and parts, clothing, scavenging, and what was that? Scavenging and trading, health and fitness, and crafting and miscellaneous. One of the ones that you're going to see increase quite a bit right away is your athletic one, just from running around and stuff. So you'll see that start building on its own. If you want to put points into it, it costs 1 point to bump it up by 1. But there's definitely a zombie there. Looks like he just spawned in. I think he was getting hit by that cactus. So we're just going to move away from him. It actually is starting to become nighttime, so we're going to grab this last rock right here. And we're going to go ahead and craft the axe, since we did see a zombie now. That's the wrong button. Real quick, while you're in here, after the skills and everything, this is your journal, your quests. So this one here is complete. This is the one we're currently working on. It has a check next to it because it's showing you that this is the one you're currently on. Then you have this journal, which tells you all the stuff that it's already been going over. So these are like tips and stuff like that. And then this one shows all the people that are in your game. I think you can have up to 8 people in your game on console. It may be more on the newer consoles. I haven't tried it on the PS5 yet. I don't know if it would even be worth it because the graphics aren't the greatest, but they're not bad. But one of the things I do want to point out, if you're friends with someone on your server and they're in there and you can't see them on your map, you'll want to come here where it says allies. You'll hit this little plus thing. They have to hit their little plus thing, and then you can see them on the map. You may also, I think, have to hit like a track thing over here, but I don't have one because there's no one in my map. I thought I just heard someone walking over there. Yeah, so that zombie's hurt over there. He's crawling around. Let's go ahead and craft this axe real quick before he comes this way. So we're going to click on stone axe. We're going to hit up on the D-pad to craft it. As you can see, they craft pretty quick. There it is there. It's a level 1 stone axe. Now, something else I want to show you guys. Since we crafted a level 1, let's go ahead and come over here and kill this zombie just so he's dead. Where'd he go? You gotta be really careful with these crawlers. They'll just kind of pop up on you in the grass. He'll hear us when we're hitting this. We're gonna get more rocks, so we're getting rocks and iron down there in the bottom right. Like I said, graphics aren't that great, but it's not bad. Maybe he despawned. Nope, there he is. See, they just kind of sneak up on you because they don't always make noise. So they can still hit you pretty easily. You'll want to kind of swing at them and move away at the same time. When you have blunt weapons like baseball bats and stuff like that, you can actually stun them. I'm not doing much damage just because he is a... or because I'm using a level 1. Look at that, and he has tons of food on him. That's awesome. Probably because I have it on the lowest setting. Oh, and there's another one. I just want to make sure there's nothing behind me. Oh, she's gonna hit us. Yep, they can also stun you as well. So that is something you want to be careful with. When they're down, they're not dead. Keep hitting them until you have a loot option. So we're at 85 health. We're gonna have to learn. Oh my god, they're just coming out of nowhere, aren't they? So much for not having zombies right away. There we go. Okay, let's get inside. I actually need more wood and more fiber, so we're going to pick up fiber along the way. You can do this with your hands. Doing this with the axe will start breaking the axe. The axes, any of your weapons, as you can see down there on the bottom underneath where it has the 1, it has a little like durability bar. When this breaks, it's done. I think you can repair them. I don't know if you need a repair bench, but it's probably just easier just to build another one instead of repairing them. But there's something I want to show you guys, which is why I'm collecting a whole bunch of stuff right now. And just because you don't hear zombies does not mean that they're not around you. So there goes that tree. It'll fall over and it will disappear. Sometimes the zombies just walk up really quiet and you don't know that they're there until they're like right up on you. Knocking over trees like that, they can hear that stuff, so be very careful with that as well. They can hear you walking and everything. I could have swore that there was a thing that shows how loud you're being, but that might be a different game. So when you're getting all of this wood and everything, The bigger trees, like obviously that one just kind of disappears. This one fell over when I hit the other one. There are actual looking trees in the game, which we're just in a bad area for how stuff like looks like, because it's a desert, so there's not many trees or anything like that. There are actual ones that look like pine trees or just bigger trees in general. You will see them fall over. When they fall, do not stand under them. They will actually fall on top of you and they can kill you. Sometimes trees will just do that. It'll sound like they fall, but they don't actually fall, and then they just disappear. One of the things you can do is you can come inside, you can crouch down and just be very quiet. When you're crouched down, that is actually what I was talking about. So it says undetected and has like a little eye in the middle. When they know you're there, it'll say sensed, and it'll actually change to like a half open eye, and it'll just mean that they know that you're in the area, whether they can smell you or hear you or whatever. That's what that is. But when it's like this, that means that they don't know you're there, but they are probably somewhere in the area just listening out for you. So be very careful. Stuff like this, trash on the ground, if you walk through that, they can actually hear you do that. So be careful with that as well. Come on, break it. What are you doing? Oh, I broke my axe all the way. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. So like I said, this axe, it's kind of worthless now. You can repair it if you click on it. Sorry, if you hit triangle on it. Right here, it says left on the D-pad to repair it. We're just going to scrap it. So we're going to hit right on the D-pad. While it's selected, it scrapped it. It gives us back 3 rock down there on the bottom right. Now this is the main thing I want to show you guys. When you're crafting these, you can craft multiple ones at a time. So if I want to craft 3 of them, I can up on the D-pad, it's crafting 3 in just one block down here, and it takes extra long to do all 3 at the same time. And as you can see, this one came out level 2, this one came out level 4, and this one came out level 6. So it's going up 2 at a time. So technically this level 6 one is the strongest one that I have right now. So what we can do is we can actually scrap this, and scrap the level 6. The reason why I did that is because you can literally grab a whole bunch of items during the day, and then you can come up here, you can craft as many as you want. Looks like I can only craft 3 more though. We're going to hit up on the D-pad, and we're going to let those 3 craft, and we're probably going to end up with like a level 12 or something like that. So there's an 8, there's a 9, and it's probably going to be a 10. Oh, 11. Okay, so this is our highest one. This is the one we're going to take. We're going to keep that one, and we're going to scrap these. So literally, it is not hard to level up your weapons in this game. And you can do this with any weapon. As long as you have the materials to keep crafting it, you can keep doing it. Some weapons share the same thing. So this axe it says it's a tool. So I believe the shovel is also a tool. Okay, this one says it's a tool too. So we may be able to get a level 11 or higher out of crafting a shovel. So we're going to try it, see what it gives us. Okay, so we got a 13. So these are shared. So the tools are shared. The next one we craft, whether it's an axe or this, it will be the same. Now if we craft a club is a weapon. It doesn't say it here, but it's a weapon, so it's not actually going to share the same as the axe, I don't believe, but we're going to try it anyway. And yeah, so that's a level 1. So when you want a stronger weapon, you're definitely going to need to craft more clubs. So since we need weapons, we're going to craft the max amount. So you can pick 1 by 1 here on this arrow, or you can do the max amount here, which it looks like we can craft 29 of them. The only difference is when you craft 29, I don't have 29 slots down here. It'll still craft 29 all at once, but what's going to happen is I'm going to have to throw these out while I'm doing it. So we're going to drop that one, we're going to drop that one, we're going to drop that one, drop it, and we're just going to keep dropping them. And as you can see, we're already on level 12. That's 14. Even better. Look at that. Now our weaponsmithing is level 2. So now we can craft even higher stuff. And these do give you, what is it? Like color-coded quality things. So you'll have green ones, blue ones, epic ones, all that stuff. You'll have purple ones. The bar that's underneath of it, that little tan bar, I guess if that's the color you want to call it, that tan bar is the quality of your item right now. I believe when it gets to 100, that's when it'll bump up to green, and then 200 is going to be blue, and so on. I don't know if it goes by every 100 after that, but I do know that for the most part it's hundreds. So look at that, we already have a level 51 weapon here. So we're going to move our water all the way over here. We're going to move our food over here. The torch I really don't want, but actually, you know what, we're going to leave it there. I didn't mean to pick it up. We're gonna put our bandage, or actually put our bandage over here. And the torch, you have to be very careful with this. You can actually place it on the wall. Place it, place it, place it. No. I don't know what that sound is out there. Maybe you can't place it on the wall. I could have swore that you could though. But one of the things I will say though is fire does draw a certain type of zombie, and you want to be very careful with the zombie types that are out there. You probably won't encounter the very first one, or you probably won't encounter different zombies at least until your first seventh night, which is the blood moon night. And that's when you get like raided by zombies no matter what. They know where you're at, so you'll want to start building defenses before that happens. So right now it's telling us to craft clothes. We're actually going to go upstairs because it's going to be nighttime and I don't want to get raided tonight. So we're going to go upstairs and we're just going to crouch down up here and just kind of hang out. And we're going to see how much of this tutorial we can finish before the next day. So right here should be good. One of the other things that you may want to do is you may want to come and you may want to pick up all of these candles. Like I said, the light does draw them. I think there was one downstairs too. Let's go grab that before it's all the way nighttime. Nighttime depends on your difficulty setting. I think since I did the lowest setting, nighttime won't be technically until 2200 at the top there for the time. But you can actually make it make the daytime shorter and all that. You just have to be careful with what you're doing and everything. So actually let's go ahead and get rid of that because every time we're walking over it's making noise. There we go. So if you see anything on the ground, not counting this, but if you see that stuff on the ground like trash or anything like that, you do want to get rid of it. Unless it's like a garbage pile in the corner, because the garbage piles will actually give you stuff. So you may want to leave those. But if it was just like the little, the little paper and can like I just seen, you may want to get rid of it just because walking over it will make noise and everything. You can destroy this entire house if you want to. I can destroy these beds and everything. I don't think you can actually sleep in the beds. The bedroll is how you respawn somewhere. So you want to put down a bedroll even if you have these beds. I don't think they do anything for you unless you craft it yourself. But you can't actually sleep in the bed. You can't make it daytime or anything. It's not like Minecraft. It looks blocky like Minecraft, but it's definitely not like Minecraft. Okay, so we want to get rid of this stuff too. There we go. Alright, now let's go back in here. We have 61 plant fiber. It says we only need 35, but it's asking us to craft some stuff. It's asking us to craft clothing, so we're going to come to the clothing tab up here. And we're going to do everything it's asking us to do. So it wants plant fiber gloves, which are right here. You hit X on them, up to craft. Plant fiber hood. Plant fiber pants. Shirt and shoes. And then while those are being crafted, you can hit R1 on your controller and you can start equipping this stuff. There's two ways to do it. You can hit X on it and then drag it where it's supposed to go. I believe this is a head one. Yeah. Or you can hit triangle on it and you can do up on the D-pad, which is where, which is a lot quicker. So we're going to do that. And there we go. That I think was our next mission as well though. It says to wear the clothing that you made. And now it's asking us to craft clubs, which let's go downstairs and see if those other clubs are still there. Let's get rid of this right here. I did not see this. Let's go downstairs and see if the clubs are still here that we threw out. I don't remember exactly where we did it at. Was it even downstairs or was it upstairs? Did they already despawn? I think it was in here. Yeah, I think we did it in here. Yeah, they already despawned. That's fine. So let's head back out. Let's get some more wood. Oh, that one's locked. So let's get some more wood before the nighttime fully comes. We already got 10 out of that. Oh, and that's another thing. So the high higher level your weapon is, so this is a level 11 weapon. As you can see, every time I'm hitting this tree, we're getting 9 wood. So 9, and then 9, 9. Obviously, it's just going to stack every now and then, so it's going to bump up to 18. But it's still only getting us 9 per piece of wood. And just because I'm hitting the tree from this side does not mean it's going to fall that way, so be very careful with that as well. But yeah, so make sure you guys are crafting tons of weapons and everything the first night. It's going to do more damage and everything. It's definitely going to help you out in the long run. So we're going to come up here. We're going to hit, well, we're going to crouch first so we're not making noise. I believe crafting actually makes sound as well. So if you hear a zombie, you may want to stop crafting and just kind of hang out at least until... I mean, they're not hard to kill, even on like the normal difficulty, but they can be annoying. And then if you're doing the normal difficulty, the zombies do run at night, and they can definitely destroy your house. They can destroy the doors. They can knock it out from underneath of you. If I'm up here on the second floor and they're knocking out the walls down there and they hit a load-bearing wall, this game does have load-bearing stuff, so they can definitely knock out stuff underneath of you. So that's a zombie outside right now. He's not going to know we're here as long as we're extremely quiet. He may come up to the house and hit it. Does not mean he knows you're here or anything. Like I said, in the middle, if you look at the screen right there, it says we're undetected still, so he doesn't know we're here. But if we go and peek out that window and he sees us, he's going to know. Let's go ahead and try crafting. So we're going to come in here, and we're going to go back to our weapons. So now it's nighttime. That's what that sound is. And we need to craft 1 club, so we're going to craft it. There we go. We made this club, and we're going to equip it because it's our strongest one. The rest of these we're going to go ahead and break down just so that we have wood. So we're going to scrap that one. We're going to scrap that one. Scrap this one. And scrap this one. Let's back out of the menu. Make sure we're still undetected. We are. So we need 1 small stone, and we need to craft a wooden bow. So we do have to go outside. We're going to go see where the zombie's at. Like I said, they don't run at night, but I believe that their spawn rate is higher at night as well. So it's easy to get overwhelmed even in the lower levels. Be very careful going outside. I don't hear him anymore. He may have wandered off. I don't know what that sound is. Maybe it just means it's coming more towards nighttime. I don't know. Oh, it looks like... Oh, we're being hunted. So that means he sees us. He's a crawler. He's right there. And it's a she. Okay, well. Our club is very strong. Let's see how it does. A miss. There we go. Look at that. Knocked her out. We're going to go ahead and finish her off. And I'm hitting the ground, not her. Oh, she's already dead. Okay. It did say search. I was just preemptively hitting. So if we crouch again, we're undetected. That means there's no zombies in the area again. We can switch back over to our axe, and we're going to run up to one of these rocks out here, and we're going to get some more rocks. Some small rocks. We're just going to get extras just to be on the safe side. Make sure there's no one around us. We're good. Nothing's detecting us. We're going to go ahead and hit square. We're going to come down to our bow. We need to find the bow. It's there at the bottom. We're going to craft one. The weapon is, or the bow is going to be shared with the weapon one, so we'll probably get like a 60 or something. There it is. There's our 60. Put it down here. It's asking us to craft 2 arrows. Arrows are up here. These are also, I didn't point it out, these are also the items that you need. So you have to have 1 of each of these, 1 small stone, 1 wood, 1 feather to make a arrow. So like for the bedroll, it shows you here we needed 20 plant fibers. We have 25. So I apologize, I didn't point that out, but now you guys know. So you can hit up on the D-pad. There's our 2 crafting. We have our 2 arrows. We can wait for our next mission. The intro mission is kind of long, but not too long. So now it's asking us to make 3 wood frames. Then we're going to place 3 wood frames, and we're going to upgrade 3 wood frames. So we already have enough wood. So we're just going to go... Actually, we can do it out here where we can see better, because I think in there it's pretty dark. I'm surprised it's this bright at night, though. The game did not used to be this bright. It used to be very, very dark. Like, you could barely see anything. I'm glad that they changed that a bit. Alright, so let's hit square. Now obviously this is to start a base, so we're going to go under housing. And it's asking us to craft a wood frame first. So we're going to look for a wood frame. So it's nowhere here. We're going to hit right on the D-pad. It's not right on the D-pad. Is it R1? It's not R1. Is it R2? There it is, R2. Nope, that's not right either. R2 changes this menu up here. I guess you actually have to click on the arrows. I could have swore something actually let you just do it like through the controller. Alright, so we're looking for... Did I just favorite that on accident? Let's unfavorite that. So we're looking for the wood frame, which you can just type it in up here and it will come up, but then it's going to make everything else disappear. So here they are. We need 3 of them. We're going to craft 3. There's our 3 wood frames. Now it wants us to place these 3 wood frames, so we're going to equip them. Let's make sure there's no zombies. We're good. Okay, stand back up. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, and then it wants us to upgrade them. Now upgrading them is different. You're going to come over to your axe. You're going to come up to it and you're actually going to hit, is it L2? Yeah, so L2, while you have your tool equipped, will upgrade whatever you're working on as long as you have the wood. And you can upgrade it past this. This just makes it a solid block. You can upgrade it again to that, and then from there I think it starts putting metal on it. The stronger your block is, or the more upgraded it is, the stronger it's going to be. So if you take a look at the middle one here, we didn't upgrade it. I mean, we did up to this. It has 200 damage on it. If you look at this one, that one has, oh, that one also only has 200. That's dumb. Let's try upgrading it again. Oh, we can't. It doesn't have, we don't have metal to be able to upgrade it. I could have swore it was an additional 200. Well, actually, it kind of is. So this one's going to be 200 and it'll drop it down to a frame. This one's 200 and it'll just drop it back down to this type of wood. So if we break it all the way down, it's not going to go to a frame. It'll just go to its previous version. So technically it is 400. I think they may have just changed the interface of it. So yeah. So now there's another 200 and then however much this frame is, which is 100. Okay, we're still good so far. You'll hear a lot of creepy noises at night. Alright, so now it wants us to make a campfire. We already have enough small stone. We need to make a campfire. We're going to hit square. We're going to look for the campfire, which, is it under food, I think? Yeah, food. Here's campfire. We need 8 small stone. We already have it. We're going to hit up on the D-pad. It's going to go into our first empty slot, which is here. We're going to bring it down here. We're going to come over here, and we're going to place it. Now, like I said, be very careful with this. Fire definitely attracts them. Well, any type of light. So it says, good job, survivor. You have proved to be capable with much potential. We have marked your map with the nearest White River outpost location. There you will find a trader where you can buy and sell goods and trade stories with one of our friendly citizens. Welcome aboard, Noah. So if we take a look at our map, touchpad, we're going to go over to the map. So it looks like we're actually not that far from it. It is right up there. Go zoom out. The map works a little bit weird. When you want to scroll, you have to hold X and then kind of pull it. Like you're kind of grabbing it. You have to hold X. If you just move, it's not going to do anything. So it's right up here. You can place a marker. I don't remember how. There it is. So if you hit triangle, you could do quick waypoint or save waypoint, and it'll actually place a marker. But since it's that close, you may actually be able to see it on the map. Yep, it's right north of us. You can see it on the little compass up there. So we can just go straight that way. I will say this though, the settlements are closed at night, so you're not going to find anyone there, or it's going to be locked at night. It's just a trader. I guess they just started calling it a settlement. It's like, it's a big enclosed area, but it's just a trader. As far as I know, there's not actual like civilians or anything there. But we can at least go and check it out. In the desert, you may want to be careful. You'll come across, I guess not in the desert. There are dogs in this game, zombie dogs. Oh god. I guess, oh my god. I guess I didn't turn it off. That scared the crap out of me, I'm not gonna lie. So it looks like they do run at night. Holy crap. It's definitely harder when they run at night. I'm sorry, I'm still under shock that that's still turned on. I could have swore I turned it off. There's dogs in the game though. You definitely want to be careful with the dogs. They're very hard to hit even. Oh wow, is this settlement already? I think it is. Wow, they don't normally look like this either. Normally it's just a big area that is enclosed and you go inside and it's one person in there that's a trader. Is that a turret there too? What the hell was that? Is that a turret? No, that might be a spotlight. I don't think that's a turret. Yeah, that's a light, I think. But yeah, they do. Oh, that might have been the doors closing. But yeah, they close these at night. You can't go in them at night. Oh, we did complete it though. I guess that's kind of all we need. I don't know why it put us back there. I don't know why it glitched us back that way. Okay, I get it. We can't go in there and I just walked on cactus. Stupid little cactus hiding in the green shrubs. Okay, so put us on the other side. We're kind of going to circle back around. And you can see your little bed on the map there still. So our bed's that way. If you die, you drop everything. You can turn that off if you're playing on a private game. Or it's your own server that you're doing or whatever. You can turn that off. But it's up to you. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the game. And then from here, you just survive. Like I said, your main goal is every 7 days you will get raided by a zombie horde that nothing's really going to stop them. You do have to kill them even if you bury underground and you try living down there. They will dig through the ground. Somehow the horde on the 7th day always knows where you're at. So every 7 days you're going to get hit by a horde, and people play this game mainly to see how long they can stay alive and fight the zombie horde off. Like it's not bad though. Like I said, I believe you can have up to 8 people on console. You can have up to 8 people on your server. If you join an official server, I think those can actually go a lot higher than just 8 people. You can turn on or off friendly fire. So if you want to make it a PvP server with you and your friends and y'all want to go at it while having zombies screw you guys over, knock yourselves out. If there's I don't want to say at least, if there's more than one person in your game, on the 7th day, the zombie horde will be split between you. Some of you will get it, some of you won't. I've even had it to where one guy has gotten just a zombie horde on him and the other guy hasn't gotten anything at all. So it's definitely possible just to avoid them if there's more than one people. But if they're on you, they're going to follow you. They're not going to, like if you run somewhere else, they're not just going to be like, give up. Oh, look at that, a free chicken. Come here, chicken. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Yeah, to hunt animals in this game, you mainly want to use a bow and arrow. These clubs are definitely not what you're going to be using for the most part to kill stuff. I don't know where he went. I think he's in here. We're going to trap you in here. Here, chicken, chicken, chicken. Jump out the window? I have no idea where this chicken went. Oh, he's right there. Hi, chicken. Oh, where you going, buddy? Where you going, buddy? So when you kill a chicken, harvesting its resources, you want to use either an axe or you want to use what's it called? A shiv. You can get bone shiv by killing animals or zombies and then destroying their corpses. So I don't know if you guys read that. It still says I'm undetected. On the bottom left, above my stamina, it has a little nose picture. If you come into your inventory, this raw meat that you have on you, zombies can smell that. If it is nighttime, you want to get rid of it. Drop it out of your inventory. Move away from it. I don't know if they'll still be drawn to that spot, but you definitely don't want to have meat on you while there's zombies. Even cooked meat, they can smell that as well. There is, I believe, a container later in the game that you can craft that will actually stop them from being able to smell meat on you. That may also be another game. I might be wrong about that now that I think about it. But it's not a bad game, guys. If you guys have any questions, you guys want to see more of this, make sure you guys are hitting the like button or leaving comments. Let me know what you guys want to see, what you don't want to see. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the video. I will be doing a giveaway at 100 subs. If you guys have any questions about that, let me know. But it is only going to be for subs. So if you're not subbed to the channel, you will not be in the giveaway, even if you're actively commenting. So make sure that you are subbed and that you're actively commenting. Do both so that you make sure that you're in the giveaway. You guys have anything else you want to let me know? Put that in the comment section as well. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for joining me.